Okay, all right, guys. On this part 2, we are going to derive this equation v squared, which is equal to u squared plus 2as, whereby v is, we say, it's a final velocity, u its initial velocity, plus 2 plus a, which is acceleration, and s, which is displacement. Okay, on my first video, part 1, where we derive the kinematic equation, okay, we derive this equation and the second equation. Okay, now we are trying to derive this equation, the third one, which is the last one. Okay, since we know our first equation, which is v is equal to u plus a t, and our second, s is equal to u t plus 1 over 2 a t squared. Okay, by this we are going to use this equation. So we are going to make t the subject of the formula in our first equation. Okay, whereby we are going to say v minus u is equal to a t, and then v minus u over a, it's equal to t. Okay, we divide both sides by a, right? A, whereby this one we cancel with this one, then we left with this one. Okay, now we know our t. Now we are going to replace, we are going to say s, which is displacement, is equal to u. Remember our t is this one, right? V minus u over a, v minus u over a plus 1 over 2 a. T is this one, v minus u over a. Don't forget to square it. Okay, this is v minus u over a squared. Okay, now s, which is displacement, is equal to u. Okay, let's just multiply v u minus u squared over a plus, okay, now actually what I'm going to do now, I'm going to find this vu minus a squared. Okay, let me just calculate it. Let me just do it on this paper quickly. Which is oh, I can even do it here. Let me just do it here. Okay, wait, let me use the other marker. V minus u over a, v minus u over a, okay, so v multiplied by v. Okay, now as you know, when we are multiplying, the denominator will multiply with denominator, numerator with numerator. Okay, so v multiplied by v, we will have v squared. V multiplied by u will have minus, because there is a negative here, minus vu. Okay, this one multiplied with this one, minus vu. Then this one multiplied by this one, it's a negative multiplying with a negative, so we'll be having positive u squared over a multiplied by a is a squared. So our final answer here will have v squared minus, okay, now this is -1 minus -1, it's -2 vu plus u squared over a squared. Okay, now this is our answer. This is our v minus u over a squared. Okay, now by doing this, we'll say our s now here is u, it's vu minus u squared over a plus, okay, as you can see now here, okay, let me just write it as it is first so I can explain it next to you. A, okay, now we are going to put this one instead of this one, right? V squared minus t vu plus u squared. Oh, okay, I'm sorry for the space now. It's minus 2 vu. Okay, I just write this one here, over a squared. Okay, we'll have our vu minus u squared over a plus 1. Okay, now what I'm actually want to do here, okay, you know, this will cancel with this one. Is it? Here will be left with 1a, and this one will completely, this one will left with 1a. So it's 1 over 2 v squared minus t vu plus u squared over a. Okay, I'm sorry for the space name. So what I'm actually want to do here, I'm going to multiply this one with 2 over 2. Okay, this one is like I'm already multiplying with 1, right? Because 2 divided by 2 is just 1. So it's just the same as I'm multiplying with 1. Vu minus u squared over a plus v squared minus 2vu plus u squared, everything over 2a. Okay, what I did here, I just multiplied these two. I did multiply this one, this v2 minus 2vu plus u squared with 1, and then multiply this one by 2. Okay. Let me write it like this so it can be okay. So it's okay. Now by multiplying this throughout, we'll have 2vu minus u squared, 2u squared, everything over 2a plus v squared minus 2vu plus u squared, everything over 2a. Okay, the reason why I multiplied by 2 over 2, actually I wanted to do the denominator to be the same, so I can add them together. Okay, now we are going to add everything together, which is 2a here under. Okay, we are just going to write everything as it is. As you know, let me say we have 2 plus 3a over, let me say, b. This is equivalent to 2 over b plus 3a over b, isn't it? So what I'm actually doing is I'm just going to add them as it is, like this, 2 plus 3a. Okay, I'm going to add everything here on top as it is, which is 2 vu minus 2u squared plus v squared minus 2vu plus u squared. Okay, you know this is our s, right? This is our s, right? Okay, now if you look closely, you will know that this 2vu will cancel with this 2vu, and this 2u. If I minus this 1u squared, I will left with 1. This one will cancel with 1. So my final answer will be negative u squared plus v squared over 2a, which is except 3 the same as s is equal to v squared minus u squared over 2a. So what I'm going to do now is I want to make v the subject of the formula. So my final answer will, okay, I'll multiply both sides by 2a on both sides. Then I'll be having 2as is equal to v squared minus u squared. Now I want to do this to be the subject of the formula, the v squared. So my v squared will be u squared, because I'm going to plus u squared on both sides, plus u squared on both sides. So this one we cancel with this one. Then I'll be left with plus 2as, and this is our third equation. Okay, there's actually the easy part where I can get this equation. Let's say we have v, which is equal to u plus 8t, our first equation. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to square both sides, square both sides. Okay, this is the second way to do it. The first way is the other one that I explained. Now this is the second way. Okay, v squared is equal to, okay, u plus 8t, u plus 8t. I want to multiply it. Okay, we'll have u multiplied by u is u squared, u multiplied by 80 plus u 80 plus u 80 multiplied by u 80 plus 80 squared. This one is squared. Okay, this u 18. Then we'll have u squared plus 2u 80 plus 80 squared. Alright, we'll have u squared plus, okay, what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to factor out 2a. Alright, then I will be left with, if you factor out 2a, we'll be left with okay, this one we cancel. Then we'll be left with this one and this one. Then we'll be left with ut plus 1 over 2. Okay, since we will be left with 1a here, just because this is a t squared, right? Everything is squared in this blanket. We'll be having a t squared. And then if you look at our at our second equation, which is this one, ut, you can see this, everything here, it's represented by s, is displacement. So our final answer is v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as, which is the final equation that I just calculated in that formula. I mean, with the other formula the long way. Okay, maybe you will be asking yourself, where did I get the 1 over 2? Okay, this half, let's just say we'll multiply it back to check if I'm getting the same as this one. 2a multiplied by ut is 2aut plus 2 multiplied by 1 over half. This one will cancel with this one, isn't it? This one will cancel with this one. Then I will be having a squared t squared, which is the same as this one. So actually the half came because if I factor out here, let's say there's just 1 here. If I factor out 1 divided by 2, I'll be literally having 1 over half, isn't it? 1 divided by 2. I'll be having 1 over 2. This is what I just did. So I get 1 over 2. Okay, I hope you guys understand it. If you have a question, please don't forget to comment on my comment box. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe. And if you have any question where you want me to solve it, please email to me. Check on my YouTube description channel and email them. My email is there, or just write it on my comment box and I'll check it out. Then I'll solve it for you. Then I'll upload the video for free. Alright guys, thank you.